Welcome back to CBS Soap Dish Recap, where we recap everything CBS soaps, both the young and the restless, and the bold and the beautiful. And this is your bold and the beautiful recap for September 16th. And today, Brooke is being defended by Bill when caught by Ridge. Thomas gets legal advice from Carter, and Steffy grows more determined to reunite her parents, creating some plot. But before we unpack all of this, take a second to make sure you're subscribed to this channel to receive all updates. And please don't forget to like and share. So over at Forrester, Hope and Steffy is still debating whether Ridge will stay with Brooke. Now, Steffy thinks their current reunion is temporary, and it's only a matter of time before she lets her dad down again. Just in that moment, Taylor walks in and realizes, what did she come into? Now, Steffy tells Hope her mother's reputation is notorious, and she doesn't want to get her father to see her fall into another man's arms again. So, over at Brooke's place, hypocritical Ridge is coming in slamming doors after leaving Taylor's, and Brooke pulls away from Bill's embrace. Ridge is not what it looked like. Now, Bill explains it's just a simple goodbye hug between friends, and Brooke explains that Bill came about Katie, who is giving him the cold shoulder. Then Ridge grunts. Bill is worried about Katie. Okay, but what are you doing? He asks Brooke. And then she kind of narrows her eyes. So over at the Forrester's roof, we got abs, and more abs. Because Carter and Thomas are working out together. Now, Carter tells Thomas he's an animal as he does some impressive bench press session. Now, Thomas tells Carter he wants to pick his legal mind. It's about the custody of Douglas. Carter asks him if he's planning on taking Hope to court. Now, Thomas assures that he doesn't want to do that. He just recaps that he and Hope have shared custody, but Douglas spends 90% of his time over with Hope and Liam. And Carter was like, and you want that to change? And Thomas nods like, yeah, I do. But the last thing he wants is to hurt Hope. Now, Thomas knows he made mistakes in the past and needed to make a change, not just for himself, but for his family and his son. Now, he's ready for more responsibility, and he said he feels that he and Hope needs to find some type of solution to work this out. Now, Carter wants him to be sure that he's accepted that Hope is with Liam. Thomas is like, look, here's the reassurance. But Carter still feels like, there's something else going on. Something else is at play here. Now, Thomas concedes that, yeah, there is. And he went on to explain that he and Hope disagree on whether Ridge should be, with either Brooke or Taylor. Now, Carter thinks it sounds like another whole epic struggle between the Forresters versus the Logans. So we're still over at Forrester, but downstairs in the CEO office, Hope is still remarking on how much time Taylor has been spending with her mom's husband lately. Now, Steffy says that the family has been bonding. Now, Hope I think it's a little bit more than that. I've seen the little stolen moments between you and Ridge, Taylor. Now, Taylor acknowledges, that's been going on and can understand why Hope would be upset about it. Now, she's about to leave, but Steffy stops her, meaning Taylor. She's certain that Ridge is only staying with Brooke because of her broken ankle, and he's on the verge of waking up and realizing that he should be with her and not Brooke. Now, back once again over at Brooke's place, Bill declares that this is kind of awkward and I'm finna go. Now, Ridge advises him to, next time you better call first. Or better yet, just don't come over. Now, Brooke wishes Bill well with Katie. Bill tells Ridge that Brooke is a beautiful woman and advises him not to blow it. After he leaves, we see Brooke assuring Ridge that there was nothing to that hug. Ridge was like, okay, I'm not the jealous type. And, I don't think anything was going on. Yeah, right. Why was you looking at that when you walked in the door? Brooke, though, doesn't mind if he was just a tad bit jealous. Oh, okay, so you playing a little bit of some games, huh, Brooke? Now, Ridge doesn't like walking in there and seeing guys like Deacon or Bill, so he kind of put her on notice. That's really hypocritical when you were just with Taylor. So let's swing back over to the Forrester's roof because Thomas is happy for Carter and Quinn, and also noted that Donna and Eric are happy too. Now, Carter thinks Ridge, however, is struggling a bit and talking about how him being caught between two women. Now, Thomas feels that he needs to pick one. There's one that ruins his life all the time, and then there's one who bring him peace. Carter suggests that Thomas keep things kind of amicable and copacetic with Hope. Now, Thomas says that, it's always difficult keeping things amicable between the Forresters and the Logans. But it might get a lot worse if his dad go back to his mom as he's hoping. Carter shakes his head like, man, there's never a dull moment in this place. So again, back downstairs in the office, Steffy urges her mom, Taylor, not to be upset about Hope. Taylor understands her defending her mom, and Steffy goes over her argument that Brooke only calls her dad Pain. Taylor argues that people only change when they're ready to and not 1 second sooner. Now, Steffy says that her dad isn't blind and encourages her mom not to forget that he loves her. She goes over how amazing Taylor is, and Taylor asks her to focus on Finn and her kids and let her and Ridge figure all this stuff out. Exactly. Stay in your lane and mind your business. Now, Steffy told Ridge, but Mom, life is short. Don't let this opportunity slip through your fingers. And then Taylor reminds Steffy again that Ridge is married to Brooke. Steffy says, but she's toxic. She knows Taylor wants to be with Ridge, and of course Thomas comes in. Steffy tells her not to worry about Brooke or Hope, be with Dad. Thomas agreed and also said, if you stay open to it, I've never seen two people who are more right for each other. Steffy feels like they both belong, and Taylor is so lucky to be loved by her children. Back over at Brooke's place, Ridge loves Brooke is concerned about other people, but Bill Spencer, really? Now, Brooke says he's entitled to his feelings about Bill and Deacon, but they're not here. Now, Ridge complains that they're like little cockroaches that never really go away. Brooke feels all that matters is that he is there with her. Not a day goes by that she doesn't give thanks that he's back in her life, and then we see this whole kiss. Brooke tells Ridge that there are forces trying to pull them apart, and she knows he feels it too. Of course he does, because he was over there telling Taylor how much he loves her. And she claims, meaning Brooke, that, hey, they've overcome a lot. I know you feel the struggle too. We have a strong foundation. They won't let anybody destroy it. Brooke was like, I love you. My heart still skips a beat every time I look at you. You're my destiny. And of course, that's her famous word. They kiss again, and she leans her head in on his shoulder. So this is going to get interesting because looks like Brooke is planning some romantic evening next week to remind Ridge of their love, and Steffy is going to make a plot to shut it down. Okay, so there you have it, your recap for The Bold and the Beautiful for Friday, September 16, 2022. If you haven't checked out the Young and the Restless recap also for today, it has been uploaded to the channel. And until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you soon. Bye.